Well, our brothers, sisters, friends, respected guests, family members, welcome everyone to City Hall for this commemoration for a special man, the late Abdurrahman Umar Osman. Like so many Londoners and people from around the world, I was deeply saddened when I heard about Mayor Osman's death. It's an honour to be able to join all of you today to pay tribute to him and for us to remember his life. I'm particularly pleased that we're joined by many members of the Mayor's family, including his children, and I know that Muhammad Umar, his son, will be speaking later on. All I can say to both of you, it's when your father passes, it's very difficult. One thing that you will know that will benefit him in the hereafter is your prayers and your good deeds. And I'm sure, inshallah, your life will be filled with many prayers and good deeds that will benefit him in the hereafter as well. Abdurrahman Osman had lived in our city, London, and it's clear that he was an inspiration and a role model to so many who knew him. Not just because of his incredible story, but because of his values and his unwavering determination to help others. When Abdurrahman, what he achieved during his time in London was nothing short of remarkable. For those that don't know, he arrived in 1991 as a refugee during the civil war in Somalia. He completed a master's degree from Westminster University. He became a British national, and then he contributed hugely to our city, London, by becoming a local councillor and a pillar of his community, a true Londoner. But then, a decade ago, he courageously left all this behind to return to Somalia. Despite the huge risks this involved, his friends and family have said he was determined to return. He felt that it was his duty to do everything that he could and to use the skills and knowledge he'd developed in London to help the most vulnerable in Somalia and help his country on its path back to peace and stability. Like he did here in London, it's clear that Abdurrahman Osman made a powerful mark as a public servant in Somalia, positively touching the lives of so many. Since his untimely death, there have been so many moving tributes from around the world, including here in London. And in reading these testimonies, the thing that's resonated for me was his bravery, his determination, and his optimism for a better future. He was a talented politician who had his sights set on building a diverse, safe, and tolerant city as the mayor. Sadly, he'll never be able to see his vision come to fruition, but he leaves an incredible legacy. And we could all learn from his life, from his selfless dedication to helping others, and from that ceaseless sense of optimism that he possessed. That belief that if we come together, we can make things better despite what can often seem as impossible hurdles ahead. Before I finish, I must also say something about the poisonous ideology behind the murder of Mayor Osman. This is the same ideology that has inspired terrorist attacks here in London, and it's a threat that we still face today. Friends, respected elders, brothers and sisters, we must never let those who seek to divide us succeed. And we can do this by continuing Mayor Abdurrahman Osman's work, taking on the violent extremists and championing the very things that they seek to destroy: democracy, freedom, and equality. And so today we come together in solidarity with the people of Somalia, the people of Mogadishu, and Mayor Osman's family and friends, to reject all forms of violent extremism, to commit to continuing to stand up to hatred and intolerance, and to promote peace and unity, as Abdurrahman Osman so bravely did. I'm proud that engineer YARIISOW, as many called him, was a Londoner and a proud Londoner. And on behalf of all Londoners, I know I can say today without hesitation that we're all so proud of what he was able to achieve in his lifetime and the lasting legacy he leaves us. Thank you all very much.